The ancient yogic tradition, we have this neti, where they pour water from one part of the nose, one nostril, and take it out from the second nostril, and then they repeat the same thing from this nostril to this nostril. And it's a brilliant process. It cleans up the nose. This process of rinsing with tolerable warm water, but don't use just the plain water. I would recommend you use slightly hypertonic solution than isotonic solution. I'll tell you the difference. Our blood, our saliva, our tears, they have some amount of salt, what they call normal saline, 0.9% sodium chloride is present. If you want to use this concentration, you have to take 100 ml of water and 900 milligrams of salt, boil it, cool it, and then use this as a neti solution. There are readily available neti bottles also. You can order this through Amazon, or you can even fabricate one at home. You can use a 100 ml syringe, plastic syringe, and fill it up with this solution. Or if you don't have 100 ml or measurable syringe, approximately measure 100 ml or 200 ml of water, put enough amount of salt to make it hypertonic, means not exactly 900 milligrams, but little less than 2 grams of salt in this 100 ml of water. Advantage of hypertonic, little extra salt, will be because of this, nose will continue to secrete more and more water to bring the outside saline to isotonic level. It will throw out more water from inside and allow this hopefully these viruses also to get drained along with it. So first thing I would recommend is twice a day or 3 times a day if you can. If you have a vessel at home for neti, you can do it at home. For your understanding, I'll demonstrate this to you here. So this is that bottle I was talking to you about. It's there is already a mark there up to which we fill the water, slightly warm water and tolerable extent, and then you put some salt in it. There is ready-made packages available. Otherwise, approximately you think that this is 1000 milligrams, it should be enough. And then you see how this bottle is. This is a plastic bottle. I already filled it up with water and salt. There is a tube below. It touches the below exactly. So when we press this, the water will come from here, go up here, and then it will do its job. So I'll demonstrate this to you. So put it under with this nostril, and then push this, and then you will be able to see the water coming from the other part of the nose. Similarly, you can do from this side. This is neti. Hopefully, this should be able to get rid of most of these coronaviruses waiting to hook up to this ACE2 protein receptors. We are still waiting for some medication that will block this ACE2 protein receptor so that corona cannot hook onto it. Another thing I would like to recommend is you must be having these eye drop bottles at home. If it is expired, throw away the contents from that eye drop bottle, something like this, and fill it up with oil, especially tilka oil or sesame oil, and equal amount of mustard oil, and then put 2 to 3 drops in each nostril. You can do this 2-3 times a day. Now the advantage of this oil would be you are able to hold on. It captures, it grips not only the dust but even micro things like microbacteria or even viruses. It captures it. It will also moisturize your nasal passages. Whenever the nasal passages are moisturized, they remain moist, there will be a greater level of immunity. So that's a second technique that you can use. Twice a day you can use the mixture of mustard oil. Why I am saying mustard oil to be mixed with the sesame is some people may not be able to tolerate the impact of mustard oil, but some people, I think, they are used to, in North India especially, they do use this during winter times. And such habits, this new, as I was saying, cultural habits in a geographical area, they are developed out of need. During winter time, when there is so much of cold season, flu-like symptoms rampant everywhere, they will use this mustard oil. This is ancient wisdom to capture dust, capture bacteria, capture viruses. Third technique I would like to share with you is this, we use this vaporizer during the cold season. Why? When we use this hot steam coming out of the vaporizer, it increases the blood circulation in the nasal passages and the throat. Along with this increased blood circulation, what happens? We get a lot of antibodies circulating in that area, and that will capture the bacteria as well as the viruses. Another reason why we should do this is the high temperature created by this vapor will destabilize virus, as well as its hooks on ACE2 protein receptor will also slow down or can be destroyed. It's a complex molecules are present in mustard oil as well as sesame. I cannot claim with surety, but I am sure certain viruses, where they compete for certain receptors, these ingredients will block them.
Daji also recommends a form of chest physiotherapy as shown in the video. This can be performed on people suffering from congestion as well as healthy people and children. It will break up and prevent the buildup of mucus. It can be done for a few minutes 2 or 3 times in a day. It is also recommended to gargle with warm saline water 2 or 3 times in a day.
When someone somehow need to find the medication, vaccination to prevent this from going any further, we can try to prevent with these old well-proven techniques, but there is no guarantee. What I have just recommended to you is a good hygienic habit, even if it may not prevent any infection, but it's a great thing. And since our elders have been using this for eons of time, and it had prevented them from getting flu or cold-like symptoms, I thought of sharing this with you. Worst scenario, what will happen? It will be as good as not using anything. It's not going to harm your health anyway.